This is the vagus tone nervous system regulation series. The first exercise is the human sigh, and that's just inhale as much air into your lungs as you can through your nose. And when you're full, then you just take a quick snort through your nose, and then you let it out. You can repeat that as many times as you like. The next exercise is Ellie's eyes. And Ellie's eyes, all you're going to do is sit and you just move your eyes around, or you can stand, or move your eyes around just all over the place as if you're at a new campsite or a new place, and you're just looking around, just looking for places of safety. Just keep looking, and then you might decide to have your eyes settle on something. It might be a bright color, it might be a shape that you like, something that makes you feel safe. The next eye exercise is done with the eyes closed, but I will do it with my eyes open so that you can see. It's called the Loldo's eyes reset exercise, and simply you're going to look up, look down, look sideways as far as you can, look sideways to the other side as far as you can, and then into the diagonal from 11 till 5, and a diagonal from 1 till 7, and then 3 large circles counterclockwise, 3 large circles clockwise, and then 3 small circles counterclockwise, and 3 circles clockwise. The third eye exercise is a near and a far eye gaze, and I'm just going to be looking at my fingertips, which are about 6 inches or so from my face, and for 5 breaths. So let's do this together. So once you've done 5 breaths looking at your fingertips, you then look as far away in the distance as you can and look up and do another 5 breaths. You don't have to focus on anything in particular. You want to have a soft gaze. And once you finish that, then you're just going to have your eyes go to the right and left 10 times each. So at a reasonable pace. The next exercise is concentrating on the breathing. There's many ways of doing this one. It's alternate nostril breathing, and we will do around about 5 each. So you block one nostril off. So I'm blocking off my right nostril. I'm going to inhale with my left, and then close my left out through my right. In through my right, close right, breathe out through left. In through left, Close left, out right. And right. Close right, out left. And left. Close left, out right. And right. Close right, out left. And left. Close left, out right. And right. Close right, out left. And you can do that as many times as you want. The next exercise involves the jaw, and it's called a straw breath. So imagine that you have a straw in your mouth and you're going to be breathing through your mouth. This is a quick exercise. So inhale with your lips pursed as if you're holding a straw. Breathe in through your nose. And then breathe out through your pursed lips. And as you're breathing out, keep breathing out, you're going to suck your abs in to force all the air out of your lungs. And then just breathe normally for 3 breaths. We'll repeat that. Okay, so lips pursed. And just 3 normal breaths. The next one is humming breath. So you can choose any tone, you can hum any tune that you wish. So a big inhale. So it's also called a honeybee breath from the vibrations. You can also think, where do you feel that sensation of vibration of humming? But again, it's using the jaw and the sound to relax your vagus nerve. The next breath is called the 3-part breath, and the 3-part breath is when you breathe through your diaphragm, through the rib cage, and through the lungs. So we do 3 breaths through the diaphragm, 3 breaths through the diaphragm and then the rib cage, and then out through the rib cage, out through the diaphragm, and then 3 breaths in through the diaphragm, the rib cage and the chest, and then out through the chest, out through the rib cage, out through the diaphragm. So that's 9 breaths, 3 times 3. So it may help to have your hand on your belly. And this time it's into the rib cage. First is the belly, then into the rib cage sideways, out through the rib cage, out through the diaphragm. And then it's all three. So diaphragm, rib cage, chest, rib cage, belly. The next part of the vagus tone exercises involve standing up and moving, so it's mindful movement. So the breath is just an even inhale, small pause, exhale. And then we're going to add 5 movements to that. The first movement is an overhead squat, so you just go as deep as you can and follow the instructions. So arms going up high. Inhale to prepare, exhale, and go down into your deepest squat. So we can do 5 breaths at each movement pose. So inhale, bring your arms back, tense your muscles, and then exhale. See if you can relax your hips and whatever's tight and go deeper. Inhale, number 3. Arms pull back. Exhale. Relax as you exhale. So the longer the exhale, the longer the relax. So this is grounding breath. Inhale, contract, make yourself spine taller. Exhale. Ground yourself into the earth. One more time. Arms back, and then long exhale. The second movement is a forward bend, and it's the knees as straight as you can, and you go down as far as you can. And it's just emphasize as far as you can until you want to get to stretch out of about a 5 or a 6. To start with, and you can go where 10 is high pain or high stretch sensation and 0 is asleep. So inhale and exhale and roll down. Inhale, make your spine tall, and exhale, relax down. Inhale tall, exhale small. Inhale tall, exhale small. One more time. And then in your own time, just roll your spine up to standing. So the third position is the warrior one. And just take a small step forward and make your hips shoulder width apart. I'll do one version side on and one version front on. So it's going to inhale, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your front knee and your arms backwards. So your arms are going backwards and you're bending into your front knee. Forwards. Inhale, arms go away from your shoulders. My right leg's going to go straight, and then exhale. We're trying to have an even curve in the spine as possible. Inhale 3, exhale, go down. You may have a stretch through your hip flexor, it may be through your spine, maybe through your calf. Four. And then just come out of that. And you can just pivot to the other side, but to show you what it looks like front on. And so it's inhale up, rib cage is going up, hands going up, exhale, take the arms back, keep your chest lifted up, that's one. Lift up and inhale in through to your lungs, make your rib cage up high, arms high, exhale, you can bend your front knee and move into your front knee, keep your back leg straight. Now think about grounding your feet into the floor, into the earth. One more. I'm going to go to our fourth position. It's warrior 2. So I take my left leg forward, the right leg back. The right leg is either 45 degrees or 90 degrees to the front leg. And what we're aiming to do is you may feel a stretch through the groin, so only just go to like a 5 to start with. The arms are straight out horizontal, you're going to look straight forward. So it's an inhale to prepare. And exhale. And I keep the shin bone vertical to the front leg, but you're trying to get your hips lower to the floor, and your back leg can move outwards. Inhale. When you inhale, you can contract your groin muscles, and exhale, relax the groin muscles too. One more. And then just come out of that to the other side. So inhale, exhale and come down. Look along your arms. Inhale, contract your legs towards each other. Exhale. Go down 2. So we want to have a longer exhale. With this warrior 2, just going to time it so that you don't get too tired in that position. So the last pose is the revolve triangle. It's a twisting pose. It's a complex pose, advanced pose. So really what I want to think about is rotating first Put your hand on your thigh so it's up tall, so spine tall. Exhale, go down. So aim to keep your knee straight to the front leg. Inhale, bring your feet towards each other. Exhale, increase the rotation. And come up, change sides. So remember to rotate first. Extend your spine tall. Exhale, relax, go down. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, rotate and bring your hips backwards. One more. And then come up. So the grounding breath, you can do any exercise you like, but just make the exhale longer. So then we come into balance breath. And balance breath, we're going to do 4 balance poses, single legs balance poses. But the balance breath just follows a box shape, so it's also called box breathing. Box breathing can be for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to you. But essentially, inhale for 3 seconds, pause for 3 seconds, exhale for 3 seconds, pause for 3 seconds, and then transition to the next exercise. Once you have control, re-begin your breath sequence. So the first exercise, when standing on the left leg, is the tree pose. Optional arm positions. So when I'm balanced, I'll bring the breath. So inhale for 3, pause, 2, 3, exhale, 2, 3, pause, 2, 3. Transition to the eagle. So if I'm balanced on my left, I tap my right leg over the left, and the right arm under the left. Hard to do this while speaking. Exhale for 3. Pause. 2, 3. And from there, I'll turn sideways, transition into the dancer pose. Once I have my balance, inhale for 3, pause for 3, exhale for 3, pause for 3. Transition to the warrior 3 pose. Inhale for 3, pause for 3, exhale for 3, pause for 3. And we change legs. Inhale. Exhale. Dancer pose. Inhale. Exhale. into the Warrior 3 pose. Pause, exhale, pause. So that's the balanced breath, doing balanced poses. You can of course just stand still and inhale for however long seconds, just as long as it takes a box shape. Even inhale, pause, exhale, pause, and then pause as you transition to the next exercise. And again, you can do that as long as you want. Another exercise for vagal tone is called body brushing. And body brushing is bringing yourself into your body by touching your body. So the first example is to sort of brush your scalp. Come a bit closer. We'll do about 3 times. Do that. And the forehead. Oh, it's just like you're massaging your body. 3, and then eyebrows. You can just trace the eyebrows. You can do circles. Come to your temples, and then your ears. Just pull down on your ears into your earlobes, and pull down 2, and generally do this 3 times each place. Okay, and then the cheeks, come underneath the cheekbones, come back to your ears. You can roll, or you can circle cheekbones, and then the jaw. Really just waking up your awareness to your body. Then the neck. And the arms, so down one way, come up the other way 3 times. Other side, down. It's almost like you're washing yourself in the shower, and if you're saving time, you can just be a bit more mindful of what you're doing in the shower and do that as well. So then the legs. So it's down at the front, turn around, roll back up through, around your backside and sideways. So it's down, around, up, 2, and then 3, and then come up into your torso. You might just want to do your belly. Of course, only just do what you're comfortable with doing, because this is also and uppermost about making yourself feel safe. So we've got 2 more exercises to do. The next one's called a breath of fire, and essentially the breath of fire is the awakening exercise. All the other exercises are more calming. So the breath of fire is when you're sleepy, you've had a long rest break in between sporting events perhaps, but you need to wake yourself up. So the key point of the breath of fire is the exhale is a short and fast. So generally do things in sets of 20. We'll just do 1 set. If you become dizzy, if you're pregnant, menstruating, or have asthma or high blood pressure, this is probably sit this one out. But if you're dizzy, for sure sit down. So it's a longer inhale and then a faster exhale. That was around about 20. There's all sorts of different versions of the breath of fire. That's one to start off with for beginners. And the last exercise in this vagal tone is just a standing meditation or standing awareness exercise, and it's in 3 parts. One is awareness, the second one is gather, and the third is expand. So you can do this with your eyes open or eyes closed. And all you're going to do is stand in good posture or sit in good posture. And you're just going to feel your body. So just coming into your body, being mindful of where you are here and now. Think about your posture, how you feel upright, how alive you feel. Perhaps how calm you feel after this toning. You may also want to become aware of the sights, the sounds, the feeling of the wind, the smell, all of your senses in your immediate surroundings. But mostly we want to bring your attention to the environment of your body. And next, in part 2 is gather. So just focus now only on your breath. You may want to put your hands on your belly. You want to make it a diaphragm breath through your nose. You just want to feel how good it feels to inhale through your nose and through your belly. And how relaxing it is to take a longer exhale. And the third phase is just expand your awareness back out into the day. You may want to open your eyes for that part. Entirely up to you. So that's samples of vagal toning exercise or vagal nerve regulation. Most of them are what's called down regulation to make you calm. The breath of fire is to make you awaken. But the more you practice, the ups and the downs, the more resilience that your nervous system will have, and the more you'll be able to cope with adversity of your daily life activities.